So next up was next pickups were a trade from What's going on, guys? Digidesdan here, and I'm back with another pickup video. And before I start my pickup video, I just want to let you guys know I'm actually doing a giveaway for the holidays. If you want to visit my Instagram account, and I'll share a link in the description below. But all you have to do is like the photo, add a comment, and repost it, and I'm going to be giving away a whole bunch of cool stuff for free. So go ahead and check that out first, and yeah, let's get going with the pickup video. Yeah, we got a good variety of things. Things from retail, things from the thrift, things from eBay, things from trades, OfferUp, and so on and so forth. So first thing I want to showcase is some great little things, some apparel that my fiance picked up from Zulily. These are officially licensed Nintendo clothes. This one's a hoodie, and it says 85 NES, Nintendo Entertainment System. It's a black one. It's got a hood. It's pretty cool. She picked up this Super Mario watch, which she liked. Even lights up. We have a very cool Legend of Zelda toiletries bag. There's an official name for it, but I don't quite remember. It's cool as you undo the Velcro here and you can hang it up. It's got plenty of storage room for, I don't know, shampoo, lotion, all that fun stuff. And just in time for the holidays, we have an 8-bit Super Mario hat, a beanie, and an 8-bit Legend of Zelda hat, beanie, with Link on it. So these are very cool. I'll probably be wearing these over the winter time. Keep my head warm. Okay, so on to some retail finds. So I found most of this stuff at Toys R Us or Amazon. And at Toys R Us, we were able to find a World of Nintendo Tom Nook plushie, which is very cool. He was hidden among a bunch of Timmy and Tommies. I could tell that he was Tom Nook from this cool little sweater. His eyes are a bit different as well. Also from the World Nintendo line, Slippy Toad, Princess Zelda, and Star Power Mario. I'm a few series behind, a few waves behind, but my stores are slow to stock, and hopefully I can get the other ones soon. And from Amazon, I pre-ordered this. This is kind of a big game that came out recently. I know a lot of people are playing it. It is Pokemon Sun and Moon. So this one's the dual pack from Amazon, and it actually comes with a steelbook there. If you can see that, you can hold both games. I haven't opened it yet just because I got this yesterday, but hopefully I can get into it. I want to start playing it. I'm really excited to see all the new Pokemon, as well as the cool little spin that they put on current Pokemons like Executor and Vulpix, Sandshrew, and so on and so forth. So, cool one to have there. The last retail pickup was from Walmart. So, with all the craze of the NES Classic that came out, I know a lot of them are sold out, as well as the controllers. The controllers are even more scarce. And luckily, my fiance was able to find one off Walmart.com. Walmart.com, not Walmart. And it finally came in today. So now I have a controller and an extra controller to go with my NES Classic. I don't know if this counts as retail, but we did have some things coming from Limited Run Games. If you don't know who Limited Run is, you should go check them out. They do awesome ports of games and remastered editions of games on PS4 and PS Vita. This time around, they came out with a release that I couldn't pass up. And so, came with a sticker. This isn't the product here. Also came with this sticker. And if you keep up with them, you probably know what these are. We have Shantae, Risky's Revenge. And it's awesome, cool custom artwork. If you look on the back, it's a little bit more risque. And you can also see Limited Run here, number 24. That means that they've done 24 different titles so far. We also have Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, which I showcased in one of my earlier videos on the 3DS. and it's also available on the Virtual Console on Wii. On the back, you have number 25 here and another risque photo of Shantae. Came with two awesome postcard-like inserts here. On the back is a checklist for their current lineup for Limited Run games. So you can use these to track them all down. Also, what's very cool is I'm a fan of video game soundtracks, and Limited Run, alongside the Shantae releases, they decided to release the soundtracks as well, and I had to get those. So we have the original one. Oh, this is Risky's Revenge. We have the original one for Game Boy Color, and then we have the Pirate's Curse one. So all three here. Moving on to eBay. So eBay, I mentioned in my last video that I picked up a few games during one of their flash sales, and they actually finally came in. And so I got these for a lot cheaper than they were because of the discount. The first one is Solomon's Key. So we also have Tailspin, and then we have the classic DuckTales. So all very good shape, very good labels, and they all play very well. Last pickup on eBay is a bit of a grail. It's a heavy hitter. I'm excited to have it. I know I mentioned that I picked up Solomon's Key 2 on Famicom because I couldn't afford the real Fire and Ice for NTSC, or the North American version of Fire and Ice. But I found an incredibly good deal on eBay. I was able to get it for $100 shipped, which is awesome, about half of what it's going for now, or at least, you know, $60 off. And I was able to get myself a copy of Fire and Ice. So this listing wasn't very detailed, and the pictures weren't very good, but I decided to take a chance on it anyway. And considering that the price was so low, I figured it might be some sort of repro or scam or something. But I decided to go with it, and it came to me. I checked the board, verify everything. The label is in great condition, and it plays just fine. And I'm happy to say that I have a copy of Fire and Ice in my collection. The only issue is, while comparing to the Famicom version, I felt that the Famicom version was better, even though I couldn't read the Japanese. One of the main differences in gameplay is the Famicom version has an undo button. So this is a puzzle game as well, just like Solomon's Key. But make a mistake that hinders you from beating the level. On the Famicom version, you can hit select, and it'll take you back one spot, and you can undo it. And you can do that up until you get to the beginning. But if you make a mistake on Fire and Ice, you have to start the level all over again and do trial and error until you figure it out. But otherwise, it's the same gameplay, still very fun, very hypnotizing music, and super excited to have it. So, great game here. Okay, next up, I have some thrifting finds. Just a couple Wavebirds. These were $4 a piece, which isn't bad, considering, you know, with the receiver and a controller, it goes for about $30. So another interesting find. One of my earlier videos, I found a Mario colored Wii racing wheel, and I mentioned that it was a Club Nintendo exclusive. I was actually mistaken, just because my fiance, while roaming the store, ended up finding another one. So going back to my old video, this was the one my fiance found at the store, and this is the one we found as well, just to show you that these were two different ones. Anyway, I did a little bit more research on it, and it's most likely that these were released in a Wii U bundle, included with this controller and Mario Kart. So we ended up finding another one, which is pretty cool. You don't stumble upon these too often. They weren't sold at retail as a standalone. So maybe if I find another one of these Mario Wii remotes, I can have a matching set, which would be fun. Or earlier this week, Half Price Books was having a great sale. They were having a bunch of coupons throughout the week, and on Sunday they had a 50% off one item. So my fiance and I went out to Half Price Books to try our luck, see if we could find anything to get for 50% off. And we struck out at a couple of them. We couldn't really find anything, and we ended up visiting one. And from what it seems like, Half Price Books tends to hold off on some of their stock, some of their good stock. What they want to do is get rid of all the stuff on their shelves, and then once the sale's over, they'll restock the shelves with good stuff. But I found these behind the counter next to the register, and they were already priced. So I kindly asked the cashier if I could take a look and if they were, eligible for purchase, if I was able to buy them. The cashier was nice enough to allow me to take a look, and I was able to find a couple games that I was able to use a coupon on, and then my fiance was able to use a coupon on. First game is Pikmin. So just a standard GameCube game. A very fun game made by Shigeru Miyamoto, Mr. Shigeru Miyamoto. It was his birthday recently. If you haven't played it, it's very fun. It's kind of action puzzly. You control a whole bunch of flower creatures to help you accomplish your goal of rebuilding your ship. And with a coupon, we were able to get 50% off that. Next game is Pikmin 2. So this game is actually the Canadian release. If you look at the cover, the artwork is different. And there's also some French here. This one was marked at $14.99, but with the coupon we were able to get for 15% off, or 50% off. So it's about $7.50. And just for reference, here is the North American copy, or not the North American, the US copy. And this is the Canadian copy. Alright, one of the last things I found at the thrift, not really gaming related, but something of interest for me. It is the Transformers movie on DVD, the Special Collector's Edition. Alright, last thing from the thrift, I actually didn't find. It was my mom. She knows that I'm into all this Nintendo stuff, collecting old vintage and older games and games in general. And she found herself at a thrift store one day, and she was kind enough and generous enough to look at some of the electronics, and she happened to stumble upon this original Nintendo DS. So she was able to get this for $5. She's always nice. She's always sending me ads on OfferUp and asking me if I've seen them or if I'm interested, which is very nice of her. But she went to the store, looking for whatever she was looking for, and she ended up finding this for $5. It's great because I actually don't have an original DS in my collection yet, so this would be my first, and it has a great story to it. My mom was thinking of me when she saw it, and she bought it for me, and she surprised me when she saw me. So it's awesome. It's missing the stylus, but it does work. It does power on. It's got that Nintendo battery in it. And works perfectly. I was playing Contra 4 on it. Yeah, thanks, Mom. Next up was a trade from a buddy of mine. I mentioned him in one of my videos before. His name is Fred. Big toy collector. But last time he gave me Slammin' Donkey Kong and Kiddy Kong. And he came upon a couple of the other ones. We have Smashin' Cranky Kong here. And then we have Banana Flingin' Diddy Kong on the card, which are cool. They're all from the same line. I don't know how he happens to come upon them, but he did find them again. And he asked me if I wanted to not complete the set, but add to the set. And I said, of course. So I traded him some G.I. Joes for it. And he was happy enough to take them, even though he already had them. And I met with him today. Not today, but I met with him. And we did the exchange. A very cool guy. And now I have some more Donkey Kong figures in my collection. Awesome. Thanks, Fred. Okay, the last set of pickups is a little bit of a doozy. The day that I'm making this pickup video, I actually, earlier, I hit up this guy on OfferUp. It was an ad that my fiance found, and I decided to ask him if he wanted to sell to me. So what he had was 5 different listings of 5 different bundles and games and stuff, and 2 of them were pending sale, but I decided I wanted to buy the rest of them just because it was a fairly good deal. And I asked him if he could bundle it, and then if we could agree on a bundled price, and he did agree. and he was nice enough to actually hold it for me for a couple hours until I could get to him. You know, I was at work still, but anyway, he agreed to meet with me. We met, and he explained to me that he had a whole bunch of other people hit him up for, for interest, and they wanted to buy it off him. They even offered more money than I was offering, but he had the integrity as a seller, since he told me first, and since I contacted him first, that he would sell to me. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. You know, if you're a seller, that kind of stuff does make a difference. You know, it means a lot to people like me, at least. And so here we go with this big old purchase. So first things first, I'm gonna get this out of the way because it's a bit dirty. I have it in a plastic bag. It is a Super Nintendo with 2 controllers and the cords. It's extremely dusty. It's very dirty. It's very yellowed. He said that this stuff's been sitting in his garage for a long, long time. This was the stuff that he had from when he was a kid, and he was a much older gentleman. But anyway, got that Super Nintendo console there. We have some Super Nintendo games to go with the console. We have balls. We have NBA Live 96. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 2. Mortal Kombat 3. Which is nice to have the set. Street Fighter 2. We also had some Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. Trek Fairy Tale Freakdown. I don't really know what that game is. We have Winnie the Pooh Adventures in the 100 Acre Wood. Dragon Tales, Dragon Wings. Blue's Clues, Blue's Alphabet Book. I'm guessing this belonged to either him as a child, which I doubt, because he had to have been like 20 when these came out. Harry Potter, Chamber of Secrets. Just in time for Magical Beasts and Where to Find Them. Out in theaters near you. We have football, Tetris, classic, baseball, golf, for Mario Land, which is a game that has great music. No Game Boy, but a bunch of Game Boy games, along with the Super Nintendo and the Super Nintendo games. Oh, forgot one. Kicks. I think that's how you pronounce it. And that's it for the Game Boy games. Alright, also in that bundle, we have a couple NES games. We have Double Dribble, a basketball game made by Konami, and a game I don't have. Then we have Super Mario Bros. 3 in the clamshell. And a nice big old bundle of N64 stuff. The N64 bundle included the Nintendo 64 console, got the expansion pack, which is nice, and came with all the cords. It also came with 4 controllers, so we have a red one here, a gray one, a blue one, a grape, fantastic controller. The bundle also came with 3 Rumble packs, 2 of them first party, 1 of them third party. Game Shark Pro. As for the games, we have a good lot of games. 2 copies of Diddy Kong Racing, GoldenEye 007, Donkey Kong 64, Rally Challenge 2000, picked up from Albertsons, I'm assuming. Super Mario 64, classic there. Mission Impossible, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, a South Park Racing, or South Park Rally racing game based on South Park, Pokemon Puzzle League, Cyber Tiger, NFL QB Club 1998, with Brett Favre on there, WWF Warzone, Star Wars Shadows of the Empire, WrestleMania 2000, All-Star Baseball 2000, Star Fox 64, Mario Golf, Banjo-Kazooie, Robotron 64, and Mario Kart 64. Also, we have Pokemon Snap in the box. Got the cartridge in there. It's got the inserts, which is cool. Those were my pickups. There's 22 N64 games, 12 Game Boy/Game Boy Color games, 6 Super Nintendo games, and 2 NES games. So I was able to get all of those games, plus the 2 consoles, 2 controllers for Super Nintendo, 4 controllers for N64, the Tremor packs/Rumble packs, and all the cords for $250. So it's not bad at all for a nice little bundle. Good little starter collection for anybody that wants it. Anyway, those were my pickups. I know I was a little bit long-winded. I got lots of great stuff today, or I got lots of great stuff this week from all different stores and you know, avenues of collecting. And you know, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I do have a whole bunch of other videos that you should check out. You should probably go check those out. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. We have balls. Really? Really? You're like with it?